Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're benchmarking more of Wuchang Fallen Feathers on PC, running my overclocked MSI Vanguard RTX 5090 graphics card and Ryzen 9 9950X3D CPU. So first, as always, I'll start off and show you the graphics settings really quickly. So currently we are running a resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 144Hz display. Unlimited frame rate, no VSync. There was a 1.3 patch that was just recently released. I think it came out yesterday, and it does address a few performance issues on lower end GPUs. We're running 100% resolution scaling, so native 4K DLA mode. No frame generation, we will test out a little bit later in our video. And all the advanced graphics things are all high preset with extreme shadow quality, so fully maxed out settings here. So we're going to test 4K DLSS quality mode, 4K with DLSS frame generation, and then we'll just test 4K native, which is what we're testing now, to see how everything runs in place. But enjoy the show, guys. I don't expect any noticeable performance increases with the patch. I think it mostly was addressing lower end GPUs. I think it did some optimization to the VRAM usage on lower end GPUs, and just a few little minor tweaks to the game. Apparently they said there was a crash issue, which I never experienced, that they fixed with the latest patch, but we'll play a little bit of it, see how it plays and runs. I did hear it is a harder, more difficult game to play, which I kind of think Black Myth Wukong was also. Some people actually got pretty good at that, but I really haven't played it enough to learn all the tricks and abilities in that game. But we'll try to play for a little while, see how it plays and runs, and we'll take things there. We'll try to check out the environments here and engage with the world and see how everything runs and plays. But enjoy the show, guys.
Over here. Your arm. What's happened to it? It's me, He Yuzai. You wrote to me about you for your arm. They say it leads to. I scouted the Shusang. See the light? You will need to find a way if you encounter. Oh, and this bamboo. The fire.
Let's try to sum things up. I just want to focus on benchmarking the game.
I will try. I'll leave marks.
Mainly I want to check out the environment. You know what I noticed? It seems like, I don't know if that's artifacting or what, but every time the character moves, like there's this like, I don't know if it's a blur effect or what, but I've been noticing that with this game. I'm not sure if that's just how the engine works, but something I've noticed.
Monster.
But it's definitely not DLSS, because I am running native 4K, so not really sure what's up with that. But something I've noticed, it's like a little bit of a blurriness to the character. See when I move the camera around the shape of the body? It's like a little blurriness factor. It's kind of weird. I've never really seen that prominent in a game before. At least I don't think I have. One little minor stutter there, nothing too major. I want to see if I could try to check out the water, the stream or river or whatever it is. Well, I guess it won't let me get over there, but I was kind of curious to see the nature environment as well, because I know Black Myth Wukong showed a lot of nature aspects and stuff, like rivers and streams. But yeah, this one actually has a lot more advanced fighting techniques. Like, it's supposed to be more realistic and difficult with battling these guys. Like, I guess for this one you're mostly dodging when you're not avoiding an enemy strike, so it seems like there's no real block, you just gotta dodge. It's a little bit different from most other games. I hear something. It's like a spell or something going on. Must have been when I killed that person. But it looks like 4K native, averaging 64 FPS, 1% latency at 48, max FPS at 82. And now, just out of curiosity, I want to enable frame generation. I want to see how it runs with frame generation. So let me go ahead and turn that on. So there's 2x, 4x. I'm just going to do 2x. I'm not really a big fan of multi-frame generation, so reset the afterburner, and then obviously the frame timing graph is going to be inaccurate here. That seems to happen with frame generation. And I'm assuming the 1% lows are going to be lower. Always seems to be a prominent issue with frame generation with a lot of games. Unless they're optimized like really well. But yeah, those 1% lows are really low frame generation. We'll play for a little bit, see if it maintains a little bit higher. I like the waterfall. Ooh, huge stutter there. Can I talk to her?
Feathers on your left arm. Most would have the power of feathering. Here, take this.
Seems like everybody's giving us stuff, so I like that. Oh, there we go. There's a nice little stream here. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. It's, he died pretty easily. I guess whoever told me that, I think Beamar 92 on YouTube, he says he fell off a mountain cliff or something and he just died. I just literally walked into a stream here and I died. So yeah, it is definitely pretty demanding there. Didn't have to start all the way back here. It kind of sucks. Maybe I was supposed to save the game every once in a while. I don't think I'm too far behind though. Hard to see here. Alright, let's try to backtrack to where I was before. And this time, let's not follow the stream, right? I guess they made it a little bit too realistic in some ways. Try to run over to where we were before. Yeah, but those 1% lows are just too low. So I don't think I would recommend using frame generation. I like how before you fight someone, they're just totally chilling, and you have like you have a time where you can just attack them even before they get up. It's kind of a weird setup there. Whereas Black Myth Wukong, they're already on the attack right away, but these guys are just like totally rested and just ready to battle shortly after you arrive, it seems. Okay, so this is where we were before and I died, so let's not go that way. Got this scary looking bird here. Well, it looks like 4K native with frame generation. We're averaging 111 FPS, 1% low stand at 33, max FPS at 139. Let me try enabling DLSS quality mode with frame generation. I want to see if that will possibly help. So let me go lower this down to 68. Reset the afterburner, and let's see if that'll improve the 1% lows at all. Gotta be careful not to fall, otherwise I'll die. So apparently this game is very realistic with fighting falls. Good shadows. Oh, that was nice. We're fighting the air, basically. Oh, I'm dead, guys. Damn. So it looks like 4K of DLSS console average is 177 FPS, 1% low state at 46. Max F has a 207 with frame generation. It's gonna suck if it's gonna start me back all the way where I was before. Like, am I supposed to save the game when I'm moving? Like, it doesn't save automatically? I don't get it. Kinda odd. I'll reset the afterburner though. Alright, let's turn off frame generation. I'm just not liking those 1% lows, so let's go ahead and turn off frame generation. Reset the afterburner. And I would say if you want to maintain playable performance, not necessarily like, you know, really good performance, but if you want to maintain, like, let me focus here before I die. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die, guys. Should have focused what I was doing rather than talking about settings here. That's one thing about benchmarking is when you're paying attention to the FPS or removing your focus from the game, you'll just die like that. And this is a harder game, no doubt. Alright, let's try this again without dying. Alright, he's down. These guys are just chilling. He's down. I wonder what this is. Okay, back to what I was saying. If you want to maintain a little bit over 60 FPS, you could just do 4K DLSS quality mode, or you could lower down to balanced mode. Maybe that would be a better setting if you want to use DLSS quality mode without frame generation, which is going to lower the 1% lows, obviously. But in terms of memory temperature, I'm very amazed by this cooler. This MSI Vanguard GPU is definitely maintaining nice and cool temperatures. I think the highest I've seen my memory get to is like 74C, like on a really more demanding game where it's pulling a whole lot of wattage. But overall, it's a very efficient cooler. It's quiet, works good, and I'm very satisfied with the memory temperatures. They're more than reasonable, I would say. Alright, now just out of curiosity, one thing I noticed is whenever you lower the resolutions on this game, is it automatically enables like a lower setting of DLSS. So let's go ahead and let's lower down the resolution to 1440p. And what I've noticed in this game, we'll see if it still does it in the patch, is it automatically enables 59% DLSS, which is balanced mode. So something I've noticed. So let's try raising it to 68%, which will be DLSS quality mode, and we'll see how this runs. So 1440p with DLSS quality mode might be a more playable setting, but I want to see what this runs at in terms of FPS here. Let's see if this makes it more better experience. Let's try not to die though. Oh shit. That was intense. We'll reset the afterburner, and then we'll see how this runs here. Let's try going this way. Let's see what's over here, just out of curiosity, if there's anything available to see before I just die again like last time. But yeah, I'm still seeing that, I don't know if you want to call it like a fuzziness, or a glow, or something around the character that just may be harder to see on the YouTube video with compression, but a little shimmery effect around the character. That's very prominent in this game for some reason. But yeah, I would like to get better at this, but let me see if there's a way I could save the game. Once I'm ready, making some progress here. Oh shit, they're coming. See, when you pause it, they're still coming. You cannot pause the game. Yeah, this game is no joke. Alright, so let me turn off the MSI burner so I can see what I'm doing here. Is there any way to save? Guess not. Yeah, there's no saves. I just gotta get to a certain point in the game and then it will just remember where you are. And we're not gonna go too crazy with changing different settings. I just want to test a few more playable settings here with this 2.3 update. But in terms of performance, I'm not seeing any noticeable difference because, like I said, it mostly applied to lower end graphics cards with limited VRAM, and for sure the 5090 is not limited in VRAM, so I'm not really assuming I would see much of a difference in performance here. But I think the more playable setting would be 1440p with DLSS calls, but if you want to maintain over well above 120 FPS. My refresh rate on the monitor is 144, so this may be a good sweet spot, I would say, for the 5090 if you want higher FPS here. He's down. I just want to try to get further than what I did last time, so we could see something different, or at least get us to a save point or something. Alright, they're down. Good blood effects though. Pretty gory. Okay, we officially got farther than we did last time. I'm assuming there's like some kind of checkpoint system where you'll get to a certain point and it will save it, hopefully. Unless it uses like a chapter system, I'm not really sure. I just like breaking these things because it's so realistic, the physics. It's pretty cool. This may be a checkpoint here, I think. Yeah, I think so. Because I was at the other temple. So that may be a good spot to... Okay, very good. So I just wanted to show a little bit more of this game. Wuchang Fallen Feathers. If you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. If you want to see more content like this, more RTX 5090 gaming benchmarks, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support. And again, that brings to you Wuchang Fallen Feathers on PC with the 5090. And stay tuned for more videos as always. And appreciate all the support, guys. See you guys around. Later. Peace out.